Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be looking at slope and how we find slope, how we look at slope, how we interpret it. So what is slope? Slope is the steepness of a linear function, so a straight line. That is what we're looking at. So the steepness is how diagonal it is. It's when we have a point and we have our rise over our run. There are different forms that you can see this in. So we'll see the horizontal change over the vertical change. So still rise over run. We'll see it written like this. This little triangle means change. So change of y over the change of x. And we are going to have a formula. This formula will be on your formula chart. So it's not something you have to memorize, but I would definitely write it down to have it. So it is y2 minus y1, the change of y, over the change of x, so x2 minus x1, and this equals m. Our steps, so we're going to be given 2 points. Our steps are to label, plug in, and solve. So let's get started with 2 examples, and then you'll have some practice. So we're given the 2 points, 4, 8, and 5, 12, and we want to find the steepness between these 2 points, so the slope. So we have x1, y1, x2, y2. Next, we have our formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're just going to take each one that we've already labeled and put it into the spot it belongs to. So this 12 goes into y2, this 8 goes into y1, that 5 moves into x2, and the 4 moves into x1. This equals 4 over 1, which simplifies down to 4. We always want to simplify. And so for this one, our m would be 4. That's all we're doing. So let's do one more example. We've got -5, -3, and 9, -10. Typically, these are the ones that people mess up because of all the negative signs. So again, label x1, y1, x2, y2. Formula is still y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I would draw, if this is kind of confusing for you, I would draw boxes and put in my numbers in the boxes so I don't mess up any signs. So I've got -10 going into the y2 box, -3 going in for y1, 9 going in for x2, and -5 going in for x1. So this equals -7, because that would be -10 minus -3 is going to be -10 plus 3, because a double negative gives us a positive. And then 9 minus -5 is also adding. So 9 plus 5 would be 14. This simplifies down to m equals -1 over 2. The double negative becomes positive, which is why we added instead of subtracted. If you have a calculator, which you should, I would definitely, just to check myself, -10 minus -3, 9 minus -5, just to make sure that I'm doing it right. So those 2 double negatives would become positive. And that is it. Good luck, guys.